Okay, David. Here I am at Rack Performance looking at the turbo that you wanted me to swing by. I will say that just first impressions, very nice for a 10-year-old car. It is, I'd say, for the mileage, 40K, it's obviously been driven some. Very little, nothing major that I see, but I did want to point out a couple of things that I noticed. And first of all, I think this car has probably lived its life without a bra on front, the clear bra, because it doesn't have one now. And there's kind of what you would expect in terms of chips, rock chips on the hood. I don't think they're going to come out real well on this video. I'll try to take some photos also. But there's quite a few. A lot of them look to have been touched up. They don't stand out, but you're going to notice them when you look at the car. I did. But again, 10-year-old car, not a big surprise there. Let's see here. No door dings that I see at all. Now, unfortunately, in the showroom here, it's actually just a big warehouse. I don't know if you've ever been here. And they got tons of cars here to slobber on. It's a little bit dark, so it's possible that I'm not catching everything that may be here. But I've looked up and down both sides, the back. No dings in the doors themselves or in the fenders that I can detect. However, on this pillar, there's a very slight, I don't think it's even going to be able to pick up. You can see it kind of when you move through the light sometimes. But there is, on this driver's side pillar, a ding right there. I think you can probably see it kind of as I move through the light a little bit. I don't know. It could have been a chunk of hail that hit it. Kind of a weird place to have a ding. May have opened the door into something weird in the garage. I don't know. But that is the only ding on the sides that I see. Now, I also see a ding up on the sunroof. And this one's probably even going to be more difficult to capture. I'm going to put my finger where it is, right here. On the sunroof itself, right here. And it's about the same magnitude as the one I just showed you on the pillar. There it is. You can see it kind of coming in and out there. So you've got a little ding right there. Rest of the roof looks good. Again, there's some rock chips and stuff up here. It looks like maybe there's been a little bit of touch up here and there, but overall, yeah, see there's a place right there. Maybe a few up there, but nothing bad. That would cause me at least to throw it out. I assume the Carfax is good on this one. I think you said it was. The mirrors, there's some more of those chips on the hood. I don't know if you can see them, but they're there. The headlights look very clear. I don't think there's any film on these either, so I'm kind of surprised to see them that they're not totally chipped up, pocked up. Maybe they had it on in the past. I don't know. They do have the clear protectors. I don't even know what you call them. Right here, in front of the rear wheel wells. They're a little bit yellowed. Actually, probably quite a bit. So probably, I would imagine those were put on clear when they, maybe the original ones. I don't know. Let's see. So she looks really nice. I love the wide stance of these in the back. Wide hips. The turbos are awesome. The glass looks good. Let's see, did I just miss something? Nope. Glass looks good. Windshield. I don't see any cracks or chips out of it. Just, again, probably those little sand pock marks that happen just as a result of driving the car. The wheels. I don't know if that's grease or if that's something else. Yep, that's grease. I don't see any curb rash on that one. Oh, there's a little bit. There is a little bit right there. So that's the front left. Looks like about the same story here. There's some down here on the rear left. Little places here and there. Again, not something I think is too uncommon. Mine had a little bit of rash, nothing major, but about like this when I bought it. That one looks pretty good. Maybe a little bit down there. And that was the rear right passenger side. This is the front passenger side. Yeah, some rash right there. So I'd say that's about par for the course. But overall, that's something, depending on how anal you are, you can get those very easily remedied, very easily. If you wanted to. I probably wouldn't bother, because you might get them yourself. At least wait till they're bad. Intakes on each side look really nice. The whole back half of the car, I haven't seen a chip on it. Again, it doesn't mean there's not one there. Here and there, I don't know, because the lighting is not the best in this shop. Let me get back for you here. It does have tinted windows. It's got the rears tinted, fairly dark, and also the back window. I'll just do a little walk around here for you. And the cars are jammed in here, so I can't really get too far away from it without getting blocked by another one. Looks really, really nice, in my opinion. The seal around the windshield looks good. Yep, looks good. Pliable. All the rubber on it looks really good and pliable around the windows. So, I haven't gotten inside yet. It's locked, but I'm going to go see if they can go and lock it for me. It's lunchtime here, so I think probably they're not real high pressure here. And that's a good thing in my book. But as a consequence, sometimes you kind of have to chase somebody down to get them to open a car up and tell you about it. That all looks good. Go one more time. Just make sure that back roof doesn't have any dents in it that I can see through the lights as we go by. I don't see a thing. Again, the hood in the back here looks great. I don't see any real imperfections at all in the paint in the back at all. No, that was just a piece of dust. Spoiler looks good. Let's see here. I haven't looked under it. Now this can be tough. May not be able to do too much for you here. Let's see if I can throw my light on. If it'll go. No. Well, what I'm seeing, no drips under it. No oil. I don't see any. Kind of see the CV. That looks okay. On the boots. Let's check out the tires. See how much tread you got. So, okay. These are Michelin's. 305 30s, 19-inch. These are Pilot Sports. And look, you got a good amount of tread on that. I don't have a coin in my pocket, but I'd say you got at least, I don't know, maybe a quarter, 3/8 of an inch. Let's make sure all the tires match. Yep. Yep, Pilot Sports, just make sure. Yep, good tread on that. Tread on the rear right. I mean, they're not new, that's for sure, but, you know, I would say they've got at least another 10,000 in them, maybe. What do I know? Now, this one's a little thinner, so maybe these aren't a match set. I don't know. Yeah, I would definitely budget, you know, in the next, I don't know how much you're going to drive it, but the tires are not bad at all, but they're not new. So I'd say maybe at least through half their life. Just my opinion, but what do I know? Okay. Yep. Filler. Oh, let's see. Okay, so it's kind of funny. You walk by and you see something else. Not a big deal. I think that would easily polish out. Let me see if I can get this stupid thing to focus. See that little line? That's the fuel filler on the right. This little line right here. Just a little, it's not into the paint. It's just a scuff that I'm sure could be polished out, like in your garage. And there's other ones like that. But, car hasn't been totally detailed, you can tell. But it is nice. Very, very, very nice, in my opinion. So let's just give you an idea of what I'm dealing with here. It's tough to come over here, you know. All sorts of. That's one of my favorites right there, old 993. We got lots of cars. Some of these are customer cars. All of these over here are for sale. They got Caymans. They've got some GT3s, GT4s, whatever you want. There's a bunch of goodies over there. So, anyway, this is the other silver turbo that they've got. I think this one's a little bit lower mile. I'd say I'm not going to spend a lot of time looking at it. This one does have the protective film on the mirrors and on the front. Yeah, definitely the paint's in, you know, better shape on this one. And overall, not any chips that I can see right off the bat. But I think it's also 10,000 more, if I recall correctly. Very nice, lower miles. But I think that the one you're talking about is awesome. And in terms of just the physical condition, you know, there are those few things that I pointed out, and you need to know about them. But it wouldn't keep me from considering the car for sure. The body's in really nice shape overall for 10 years old. See inside. I'll try to get in here in a minute, but the interior looks excellent from what I can see. Yeah, the temperature, the HVAC controls look good. Not rubbed off like most of them. Mine have a little bit of rubbing off on them. Yep, that seat looks good. Looks really nice shape. I like that center console being body color. It's nice. It's got the Sport Chrono, obviously. I don't see any problems just looking through the windows at all. Looks very good shape. And it's got the full leather interior, which is in real nice shape up on the dash, as far as I can tell. Okay, well, that's what I can tell you at this point.